Gaira,
Yeah.
what is today's topic?
I think I was reading the Ramayana.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, the Ramayana meaning is like just straightforward, and like you have to be good like Rama.
No, Ramayana literally meaning is like a journey of Rama.
Yeah, of course I do understand that. Like, it means what it means.
It means journey of Rama. Like I mean, it has different meanings. People say good over evil, fight against evil, something like that.
Yeah, I understand that. Each character is like signifies something. Like, and I'm wondering, like, each character will be having a different philosophical meaning.
Yes, it's definitely. I mean, Ramayana has some central characters like Rama, Sita, Hanuman, and Vali, and all the Kishkinda warriors, Sugriva, and also Vibhishana, Ravana, Mandodari. I mean, all these kind of definitely very good characters to analyze.
But which character is more interesting to you?
I think personally, definitely Rama and also Ravana. Mostly Ravana.
Okay, but
Very interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Ravana characters.
yeah, people are fascinated about Rama's character, but you said like Rama and Ravana. I'm quite surprised, like why you said like Ravana is more interesting. What is more interesting about him?
Ravana is, it's Rama and Ravana, they are like two extremes.
Mm.
So Rama, everybody knows, is the most virtuous man in the planet Earth.
Mm.
And Ravana is the most evil, perceived as a very evil king, the most evil king.
Mm.
So they are, when you see, they are like in character-wise, psychological-wise, the way they operate, the way they deal the problems, and the way they lead the life, at any which way possible, they are completely different, and also they are completely extreme to each other.
Yeah, yes, that reminds me something about Ravana. Like he has another name called Dashakanta, and most of the pictures and most of the movies shown he has like 10 heads. Like, is he born with 10 heads?
No, he's he born like you and me, like normal being. But all these 10 heads are like a figurative heads. It signifies all the psychological elements or characterized traits. For example, can I name them or not, or you know all of them, or can I name them?
Okay, it's like I don't know. Each head will be having one name.
No, but it's not about really head.
Okay.
It's like a figurative head means like it's the elements that is there in every human being. In Ravana's case, everything is exalted in highest level possible. For example, we have one of the heads is like a kama, lust. Other one is krodha, vrat, and lobha, greed. So let's take these three things. So we have lust, we have vrat, and we have greed, right? But we have different proportions of this greed, of the three elements. But in Ravana's case, all the elements in a highly exalted state, so that you can have a maximum lust as possible and greed as possible. So if all the 5 elements in the highest level possible, and that we can put one name to that one, that's Ravana. That's why it's called Dashakanta.
Okay. You mean to say like he has like 10 elements?
Yes, everybody has 10 elements, but he has these elements in highest level possible.
Okay, now I'm curious. What are those 10 elements? Like how everybody has those 10 heads?
10 figurative elements.
Yeah, 10 figurative elements are 10.
Yeah. So let's let me name them first. First is lust, greed, obsession, like a moha. Mada is like a vanity. Envy is like a matsarya something. and ego, ahankara, and will, that's like chitta. Manas is like heart, and buddhi is like a intellect or mind. But we have all these things, right? In our life. I mean, let's say that we as a human beings, we can identify sometimes as a ahankara, ego, and master, and envy. We have all these things, and right? It is not something that foreign to us. Everybody has these things, right?
Whether you believe it or not, like we have to live with those kind of things.
Yes.
But why you said like all these are like highest level possible for Ravana, right?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Highest level possible because he exercised a lot of these things. So I'm not going. We don't have, because of the time restrictions. We are not going for one element by another element. Let's take one element like kama, like a lust. Okay. So he has to exercise lust. So lust in a highest level possible. You need to have a lot of. He's a male. You need to have a lot of women to exercise lust.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That's a biologically suited system, right?
Yeah. For the population to grow, we need to practice that one. Yes.
No, not. I mean, Ravana did not do growing of his own population. Ravana wanted to exercise the lust element.
Okay.
So for that he needed a woman.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's a male.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then to get women in those times, you have to have a valor. You have to have a strength. You have to have valor.
Yeah.
Valor means a virya. That's like it's like a highest valor. He attained that one. And also he went to hardships of penance. Then the Lord Brahma came to his spear, and he gives some kind of a boost to him. All these things that Ravana did a lot of work, lot of hardship, and then to get some kind of powers, both physical powers and mythological powers or mystical powers.
Okay.
And why he want to attain all these things? Because he want to exercise the lust as highest as level possible. So let's say that if he want to abduct or kidnap a beautiful princess from a neighboring kingdom, he has to have all these powers, right?
Yes, of course.
So that's why he attained them. Okay, through hardships, of course.
Yeah, but here as a king, he is entitled to have like as many wives as he can, right?
Exactly, in his kingdom. But he want to have a girl from a princess from another kingdom. He has to fight, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's how like people do some kind of swayamvara, that kind of stuff, right?
No, swayamvara is like that's a different method. Swayamvara is that the girl says fine with girl selects the boy, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, continue your point. Like you are saying, you have one has to fight to get the wife and.
No, not the wife, from the girls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
To exercise his lust.
Yes.
Okay. And then if it is those times, according to mythology, he lives in Sri Lanka, like Lanka, city of Lanka, and then he abducted or he kidnapped a girl from Nagas.
Yeah.
And Yakshas, different lokas.
Okay, somebody says like there are 14 lokas or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He went to each loka, whatever some lokas, and he abducted the girls.
Okay.
He abducted the girls, and he want to exercise the lust.
Okay.
So that now we are only taking the lust, as we said already.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then he abducted like that. He abducted 25, more than 20 women, 20 princesses. Both married, unmarried, all these things. Just he wants to exercise the lust highest level possible. That is the only goal. And for that one, he attained all the powers. For that one, he went through hardships. And for that one, he fought the battles. Everything is for that one only. To exercise the lust element as highest as possible. That is his motto. Okay? That's what he did also in his life. And out of which, Devi Sita, Goddess Sita is one of them. And another famous example is Ramba.
Okay, she will be in heaven, right?
Yes. He's a dancer.
Yeah,
He's a courtroom dancer, and he's a wife of Nala Kubera. And Nala Kubera is a son of Kubera.
Okay.
And then I need to tell you this one here, another interesting story. Do you know that Kubera is a half brother to Ravana?
No, okay, I was not aware of that.
Okay, so then you need to know what the backstory of Ravana. The Ravana parents are Vishrava and Kaikesi.
Okay.
Vishrava is a son of Pulastya Brahma. And Pulastya Brahma is like coming from directly from Brahma. So one of the Prajapatis.
Okay.
So there are 10 Prajapatis that is directly coming from Brahma.
Okay.
So they are also called as a Manasa, Brahma Manasa Putras.
Okay, like you are saying like the goddess Brahma is great grandfather of Ravana?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, 100%. Great grandfather of Ravana. That's why Ravana often called as a Ravana Brahma.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a tag name. Yeah, it's like tag name. For example, Brahma's son is Pulastya, right?
Yeah,
Pulastya is a name, but then he got it from the tag is from Brahma. It's called Pulastya Brahma. And Pulastya Brahma's son is Vishwarava. Vishwarava Brahma. And then it comes to the Ravana Brahma.
Okay.
So back to the story. This Vishrava has another wife, the first wife. So Ilvida. Ilvida has a son who is a Kubera. And Kubera is the one who actually constructed the beautiful city Lanka.
Okay.
So then what happened? This Kaikesi has a parents, and then Sumali and Tataka. So one Sumali one day saw this Kubera was doing Pushpakumana, something like that, and then he went to Kaikesi and asked that why don't you go and do some this and that, like a puja or some kind of a servantry, some kind of stuff to Vishrava, so that we can be able to get him. Then we can have like a potential son also, potential son, so that if you bore the potential son, that potential son can he can uplift our situation. Then we can go back to Sri Lanka or something like that. And then Kaikesi prostrated herself to Vishrava. So then because of that, Vishrava took her as a wife. Those times, if any girl prostrated herself, a man who is a man definitely take that offer. So those are the times.
Yeah, that's why he is one of the Prajapati, right? Prajapati's son.
Prajapati's son, yes.
Yeah. Prajapati, if I remember correctly, he is entitled to develop the population.
Yeah, develop the population and also rule the regions.
Yeah, yes.
Exactly. So that is the backstory. That's how the Ravana is related to Kubera, and Kubera is a half brother to Ravana. And then Ravana abducted Ramba also, who is the daughter-in-law of Kubera. So it's basically she's also daughter-in-law to Ravana. Yeah. But Ravana doesn't care all these relations. He only exercises the lust.
Okay.
So, for example, yeah. So that's how he entered to Rama's journey. Ravana entered to Rama's journey. Rama didn't enter to Ravana's stuff. Yeah.
So you were saying like he practiced he entitled the lust element, right?
No, it's not entitled. He has this. He has a figure two elements. Like one of them is lust.
Okay.
So one of them is lust. So he exercised a lot from that, and because of that only he got divested.
Oh, okay. Like it reminds me what shloka we from Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Exactly. Indriyanam Charitam is basically talks about the control the senses. So if you got slavery to the senses, so one of the senses, then your intellect will be at jeopardy, and you will be divested as a human being. That's what it talks about. Yeah.
So you need to say like Ravana exercises the lust element to the maximum, right?
Yeah.
So then he became slave to that sense.
Exactly, what you said is exactly right. So he exercised the lust element in a level that he becomes slave. He became himself a slave to that kind of element, and then he faced a lot of consequences because of that. Yes.
But on the other hand, Rama has only one life.
Yes, Rama has it definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and he also exercises the lust element, right?
No, Rama did not exercise the lust element. Rama is, of course, and everybody exercises the lust elements, but here we are talking about the proportions. Let's say that Rama, like everybody, God is Rama is also having things as a human being, because God himself incarnated as a human being, right? That's what Rama is, right? But he's the most virtuous man. But then everybody has a lust, but Ravana has extreme lust. That is the thing. That's what the directly related to this Indriyanam Hircharatam verse.
Okay.
If you are going to extremely attach it to one sense, then your intellect will be at jeopardy, and then you will waste it. Your life is wasted. So that's like we can say when we are comparing Ramas and Ravanas. Here is a very interesting thing is that every being starts with the Ravana's elements, like all 10 elements when they become conscious.
Okay. Yeah.
So, okay. And then once they start their journey, and then one day they reach the point where Rama appeared. Rama is not a starting point. Rama is an end point. And Ravana is a starting point for everybody's journey. But Ravana, as a character we are talking about, Ravana didn't start his journey. Ravana started with these all 5 elements, and he didn't start his journey, and he started in a regressive manner, like he want to stay in the same place, and he won't exercise all these 10 elements at the same place. But everybody, some through age or through maturity, they leave all these elements. And then one day they reach a point where Rama is there. Let's say that Krodha is also one of the elements. So at the beginning, at 20 years age, everybody has Krodha.
Yeah.
Right? And at 40, the Krodha is half. At 60, Krodha is like 20%. Maybe at 70, 80, Krodha is almost done.
Yeah.
So, Krodha is, you lose Krodha by age or by understanding. I also lost Krodha when I got like 40, because I understand the Krodha. That means I can able to relieve from that element. But Ravana exercised in a highest level possible. That's why he's evil. His evil means not like a figurative, not like literal evil. It's like he's possessed with all these kind of 10 things. So that's why he's evil. Yeah.
But Rama controlled all his senses at an early age.
Yes, Rama, yes, definitely, 100%. He controls all the senses. He's a master of all the senses. He's not a slave. But in a nutshell, we can say Rama is master of all the senses, and Ravana is a slave of all his senses.
Yeah, that's why he taught us Bhagavad Gita in his next avatar.
Exactly. So it's your choice to be Rama or to be Ravana. You want to be a master of your senses, or you want to be a slave of your senses. This is a choice. This is a free will that the God given or the nature given to you. Yes.